Hey, Rick. Here. Look at this. This place. It's beautiful.
I know I've already talked about this game before, giving a brief overview of the story, talking about how excited I am for this, especially after Telltale's abrupt ending, going over some of the key features of the game, and so on. But with Dispatch being released in a week from now, I thought we'd go over everything we know and have been promised about what the game will feature, how it will be released, how it will play, and so on. The Q&A has also been transcribed by Batorian over on Reddit for those who want to read all the questions and answers instead of hearing them. But for those who want to avoid that cesspool, no offense to the user, obviously, but much offense to the platform, by the way, or if you just want a quick summary of what the game will feature, then you can just sit back and listen to me yap, I guess. So let's go over all the information the team has shared with us. So, the team has talked about how player choices will not only change the story, but the relationships between characters as well. Decisions made during gameplay will affect cinematic decisions, and decisions made in cinematics will in turn affect gameplay ones as well. QTEs, the bane of many gamers' existence, were also discussed, and the team was aware that a very large portion of the fans might not like them as much, and thus have tried their best to make them as fun and as infrequent as possible. They will only appear during scenes that will truly matter, but for those who absolutely cannot even bear the idea of having to play with QTEs, there is an option to turn them off completely. The hacking part of the gameplay was purposefully designed to be a cool mini-game style thing and not just something you just have to bear through to continue with the story, and the team put a lot of effort into making the necessary changes to make it so. They also went over how many save slots we will have, and we will have 3 of them, and we will also be able to copy a save file as well if we want to go back and see the outcome of another choice available, for example. And at the end of each episode, we will also get a summary of our choices and what other players have chosen to do. Just like that feature Telltale used to have in their games at the end of each episode. There will also be achievements in the game, and it has also been established that there will be no choice to extend the amount of time we will have when making choices, so we will have to think on our feet and make our decisions in the moment. They also went over more technical aspects of the game and things that weren't as related to the gameplay itself. So the game will only be available for PC and PS5 for now, but the team has already talked about wanting to offer the game on other systems and platforms as well. It will be released in episodes, however, over the course of 4 weeks, starting on October 22nd. So we will be getting 2 episodes every week for 4 weeks. And I know a lot of people won't really like the episodic release, but it was designed to be like this from the get-go, so the cutoff between episodes will be organic and they will feel like the cutoffs of an actual TV series. So for those who don't like this idea and want to play the entire game all in one go, I'd probably suggest waiting until November 12th to play it, since all episodes will have been released by then. But do not fear, the game is already done from start to finish, so do not despair. The promised 1 week waiting period between episodes will actually only be 1 week, unlike Telltale release schedules who were developing their games live, so there were those occasional dreaded delays of a month or 2 months between episodes and so on. But this won't be the case here, since the game is already finished. The team also made it abundantly clear that there will be no pre-orders, and the deluxe edition will not be giving people earlier access to the game or each episode, which is music to my ears, especially since a lot of studios and publishers have been using this shady trick to get more money out of people. The deluxe edition will include some bonuses, however. For example, it will have comics as well. But I do have to mention the comics are not physical but digital ones, and their intention was for them to be canon for the story, but the team does expect many people to find a few minor inconsistencies here and there. However, the comics will contain story-related spoilers, so they made it so that parts of the comic are only unlocked when you reach certain points in the game. But they also expressed their intention to release a physical version of the comics in the future and/or an art book. There is also, unfortunately so, if you ask me, no physical version of the game, but the team wants one and would be interested in making one if there is an audience for it, of course, because of course that will be an extra cost for them. So they have to make sure it is worth it. For those interested in streaming the game, there will be a streamer mode, which will allow people to remove licensed music and replace it with backup tracks. Cursing can be censored as well, with beeping sounds for the voices in the game, and if you have subtitles on, then the curse words won't appear there if you so choose. And of course, there will be an option to censor nudity as well, with black bars. As far as accessibility is concerned, they do have large text mode, but also anticipate to add colorblind mode as well at some point in the future. So these are the most important things one must know before deciding whether to give this game a chance or not. There is also a demo available on Steam for those who want a hands-on experience first, but if you're a former Telltale fan, then this is a must and I would recommend it 100%. The team is comprised of old Telltale talent and got together to continue pursuing their passion when the Telltale ship started sinking. You can definitely still feel the Telltale magic is still present in this game, and dare I say, said magic has also been improved upon as well. So if this all sounds exciting to you, then you can be even happier knowing we will be playing the game by this time next week.